Have you ever caught yourself overthinking the past or worrying about the future? What if I told you that your key to peace, happiness, and even success isn't in yesterday or tomorrow? It's right now, in this moment. Tolle, writer of the book The Power of Now, reveals how to break free from the constant noise in our head and experience true peace. Stick around because this book might just change how you experience life forever. The core idea of the power of now is very simple. Most of our suffering comes from being stuck in the past or anxious about the future. But the only things that truly exist is the present moment. If you can learn to live fully in the now, you will find peace, joy, clarity. Tolle explains how our mind creates unnecessary pain and how we can escape it by becoming more aware of the present. Lesson 1. You are not your mind. Break free from the voice in your head. Have you ever noticed that little voice in your head that never stops talking? It's constantly analyzing, judging something, replaying past mistakes. Tolle says that this voice isn't really you. It's just your mind running on autopilot. True freedom comes when you step back and become an observer of your thoughts instead of being controlled by them. Next time your mind spirals into overthinking, ask yourself, who is actually thinking these thoughts? Our mind or us? Lesson 2. The illusion of time. The past and future don't exist. Here is a mind-blowing idea. The past and futures are just mental concepts. The past only exists in your memory and the future exists in your imagination. But what is the real right now? Most of us spend our days regretting the past or stressing about what's next. Instead, writer says that encourage us to fully experience the present moment because that's where life is actually happening. Lesson 3. Accept the present moment completely. Think about this. What causes stress? It's usually resistance to what is. Writer explains that suffering happens when we mentally fight against reality. Instead, he suggests that practicing radical acceptance of the present moment. This doesn't mean giving up or not striving for change, but rather approaching life from a place of inner peace rather than resistance. Ask yourself, am I fully present or am I resisting what it is? Lesson 4. The pain body. How we carry emotional baggage. Tolle introduced a concept called the pain body, which is basically our stored emotional pain from the past. Whenever we get triggered, it's usually this pain body reacting, not the real us. The way to heal this, recognize when it's taking over and instead of reacting, observe it. Over the time, this awareness dissolves the pain body grip on us. Next time you feel anger or sadness bubbling up, try this. Instead of reacting, pause. Simply watch the emotion. This alone weakness its power. Lesson 5. Presence is the key to happiness. Have you been so focused on something, playing a sports, listening to music or watching a sunset, that time seemed to disappear very fast? That's the power of presence. Tolle explains that happiness isn't found in external things, but in deeply experiencing the present moment, that is now. Try this. Take a deep breath. Feel your body and notice everything around you. That's presence, and that's where real joy is found. What we have learned in this book summary? What is the motivation of this book? The mind constantly pulls us into the past or future, but true peace exists only in the present moment. Next time, when you catch yourself overthinking or stressing, pause, take a breath, ask yourself, am I present right now? Life isn't something that happens later, it's happening right now. The more we embrace the now, the more alive, happy, and free we become. So, are you ready to stop waiting for happiness and start living it today?